What would you rather be doing instead of interview?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
This moment means a lot to me. It's really, I'll be able to brag and be like, oh, I slammed poetry at the Apollo when I was 17. Did you?
It's the start of me really getting myself out there and trying to inspire people to do what we do here at Urban Word.
I preach for their prayers of what you're about to receive on John Barleycorn, nicotine, and the temptation of me.
So, bars on our way. 2007, I believe, was the first time that I was a teaching artist in this organization. Cry high slide. The one thing about tonight is represented right now. This is a circle, this is a cipher, this is a continuum. Every year in this backstage, 2005, 2006, 2008, 2004. I know if K-Swift was here right now in non-Oakland, he'd be on this backstage. There's a lot of people that want to be here tonight. There's a lot of people already here tonight that are out there that have been a part of this organization for the better part of a decade. You guys are all now a part of this. You're all now contributing to this legacy. This organization has done so much over the past 16 years that it's been in existence to serve all of you. And tonight, we're gonna honor all of you. What I ask of all of you is to honor yourselves. The way you're gonna do that is give everything that you have in the 3 minutes and 30 seconds that you're allotted to do your thing. It's not about a score. It's not about whose poem's dope. It's not about whose poem's whack. That doesn't even exist. It's not about that. What it's about is honoring who you are. It's about honoring the people in your piece. It's about honoring the people who may never, ever, ever hear this poem. It's about honoring the people you are going to touch on that stage, in this building, in this city, in your borough, on this country, in this world, in this earth. Realize that, understand that. It's not about that. It's a beautiful thing. The other thing I want you guys to realize is, I said, you guys are young. If you guys are so blessed, you're gonna have many opportunities. No one should be hanging in their head after this night. Regardless. You guys were great before you ever touched this stage. Period. This isn't a validation of you were great. You were already great before you got here. So don't let tonight change that. Understand that. I love you all. This is no, Brooklyn, son. No. I got all my crying out at semis. I'm good. We're gonna go to stage in a minute, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys all realize, like, don't make this more than what it is. And all it is your moment. Do it. Is it urban? Is it urban?
My friends started going to Urban Word and they told me that I seemed like a pretty good poet, so they told me to join them.
I've been doing slam poetry for a while and just sort of was searching for teen opportunities for poetry, and I stumbled across Urban Word, and now I've been competing for 3 years.
I actually heard about Urban Word through my poetry teacher at my school. She actually was in the Urban Word Slam before, Blue, yeah. So shout outs to Blue is actually how I heard about Urban Word.
Well, what I write in my poems are real life experiences. So it's always real, and I always try to be authentic. I also do like persona poems, and that's my way of trying to understand other people by like placing myself in their shoes. So I always try to be aware of other, point of views and other, the way people think.
There are more problems in the world you think that you can't solve that can be solved easily. people sometimes get so involved with themselves, they stop thinking about others. I don't know how to say that in like a broad sense, but I know that there's a lot of problems out there. Like in one of my poems, I talk about the one I'm doing tonight. I'm talking about poverty. There's poverty. I'm not talking about just poverty within the streets of New York or poverty within my life. I'm talking about poverty as in internationally, as in everywhere.
I guess I try to be a poet everywhere I go. I try to like read poetry and like live poetry, and I try to incorporate like some creativity in my writing style. I don't know, I feel like being a poet means like really loving everyone and like seeing everyone's story or a piece of their story and understanding it to some extent. And I try and be that person.
They're all incredible writers. And you guys, a lot of new folks came in and took those spots, which is great for the organization. But it also means that you guys, along with our youth board, are the new role models for our...
Have mercy on them. Have mercy on them. Have mercy on them. Mercy, mercy. Have mercy on them.
Oh my God, how I feel afterwards, it's so, my God, it's amazing. It's like, so much adrenaline is going through me and I'm yet to finally comprehend what really just happened. So it's all just electric energy just going through me right now.
It's so, honestly, it's so unreal. This is my third time on final stage. It was my last year too, so everything was on the line and it feels amazing, but it's not real yet that I made the team. I'm so happy. And it's weird because this was honestly, I think, the best final stage I've been to. Everyone were beasts, so I'm really happy to just be a part of it.
I feel blessed. I feel honored, especially with the 2014 team and like a billion other amazing poets just congratulating me on my work, especially being that dark horse that just came out of nowhere. But I feel so humbled right now. I feel so blessed.
Well, I'm definitely going to keep going to workshops, as much as I can, and I'm definitely going to try to get involved with the youth program there.
So this is the last year I compete in the Teen Invitational Slam, but I'm probably going to still do some workshops and definitely stay involved in Urban Word. Definitely just like keep coming and supporting the poets. They're all fantastic.
Love to be a part of Urban Word as much as possible because I feel as much as anything in the end, we're teachers. What we do with poetry, we tell a story and we make it art and then we turn it into a lesson to teach younger kids to speak up their voice and to tell their story also.
Probably good for the lotto. Brothers roll CeeLo, bank with Wells Fargo. Run a scam, do the same tomorrow. At least they don't deny that stigma. The opposite makes me want to smack a hipster. Hiding behind them Ray-Bans. Hey man, you missing arms and the soul looking like Rain Man. I know I'm special, but you slow as Rain Man. Taking pennies trying to make it Rain Man. Award winning like Rain Man. You a bad movie. You can choke from rolling up a bad doobie. Hey, there's a weed line. Hey, don't you need that? Well, it's tea time, homie. I'll be back.